Hello and welcome to how I play my 105 Shadow Knight, Shaman, Bard, Beast Lord, Mage, and Wizard in a group. We're going to have Parses, we're going to have everything. We're going to show actual gameplay of how I play all these characters together. So let's kind of get to it here. I picked Frontier Mountains. It's a zone I've literally just came to for the first time with this character. We're going to kind of work our way down this way, killing trees and stuff, and work our way through here. Now, this is a 105 expansion, so this is kind of a tier 1 zone. We're going to see this. We maybe will go into Droga and stuff like that. So here we go. Here's a Grove Warden. It's the first mob we're going to fight. So we're going to go ahead and hit that. I'm going to get my Bard singing. There we go. And let's start getting the damage up there, right? All right, we need to get the pets to associate with themselves real quick. Leader, and leader. I think that worked. Now if we go back here, so Hobbs obviously did the most DPS, followed by the Beast Lord. Hobbs, I don't know what it is. There's something ability, like the first few attacks of a fight, the Shadow Knight is doing a massive amount of damage. I don't know what exists. I don't know what the mechanic is yet, because I haven't been paying that close attention to it, but it's something I've noticed recently. Alright, so let's get this going here. So you can kind of see where everybody's falling. The mobs are just dying so fast, right? There's not enough time to cast. There's not enough time to cast anything. We're going to keep going up over here. Now, currently there is an experience bonus going on. So we should be turning our experience back on to normal experience. There. So we get some levels. Let's see here. Let's go down here. There's another one right there. Let's get him. So I pulled him with Terror. Kind of going over here. Now you can see I can see the Bard meleeing. I can see the Beast Lord meleeing. They're on auto follow, but literally the mob died before like I could even think about moving them. So it's just how it is, and that's kind of why I don't move them most of the time. Like on auto follow right there, she kind of overshot with the follow. She might be able to get it, but she's doing a lot of casting, so it's better that way. Let's keep going. Here's another one. Now my mage in this fight, she just like ran off. She's running in circles around the fight right now. Auto follow sucks, obviously, but her pet did attack, so let's get. All right, here's another one right here. Go right here and try it again. Now everybody's here. You can see Hobbs is still pretty high. And then Tuwani, she's doing pretty good too at second DPS. But Hobbs is going to always probably be the highest DPS, just because he gets the first few hits in. He's got a lot going on damage wise, and he's the best geared. But you can see these are 105 error mobs. We're just absolutely destroying these things. Not too hard at all. We probably move into like Ring of Scale to do more testing, but I feel like I'd get absolutely stomped by some of those mobs, but we'll see. Now where are we at here? We're gonna go this way. Now, as I said, there's an experience bonus going on, so there could be like people here camping things. Like, what are we at? 13 players right now in the zone, so that's not too bad. It is a Friday, so not too bad. Now, these are kind of where I want to go. Right over here. Let's see here. Not these ones. These are not the ones I want. This guy right here. Oh, he's being snared. There's somebody killing him, so I'll ignore that one. Let's see here. Let's go over here. You have a group here or something? Alright, let's go up this way. There's a group here, so there's a group of people. Just keep going through here, pass through. Not to interfere with them. Let's see here. There's a mechanic right here with some of these guys that they're doing like scripted battles, so we're gonna just ignore them. Just keep moving down here to this camp. This guy right here, he's yellow, so he's going to last a little bit longer. And you see there, still doesn't last that long, right? Like, it's just, he just dies. You can see, you know, Tawani did 9 million damage on that, so pretty nice there. All right, I think we can them right here. I'm gonna bring follow, and I'm gonna tag. I'm gonna pad tag that. We should get. Oh, we only got one. Sweet. All right, he's in a tree. All right, he's gonna die pretty quick. So let's move. See if we can move the bard and move her. All right, so there we go. Got both of them, and he's actually got some hit points. So this is a good mob for testing here. Now let's get the DPS meter back on. So you see 20 still top DPS. And it's kind of a trend that we're going to be seeing for a lot of this stuff, in all honesty. All right, let's bring this one down here. Go. Perfect. All right, so 20's still top DPS. I'm not even moving the bard. I mean, it's just not even, there's no point. There's no point moving the bard. I'm just going to keep them. The two melee classes over here, just the stuff's just dying too fast to deal with the screen switch lag that I get. Let's pull this guy. There we go. I kind of got it so they can melee, so that's great. That's going to help them out in their scores. You can see here 96k, 100k. The wizard, he's just not delivering, and maybe there's something wrong with it. Let me see here. Where's the wizard at? Yeah, that's just it. The spells just take too long to cast. We'll take a look at him on the next mob here. This one's blue, so he's gonna die really quick. But I mean, that mob was 1.4% experience. All right, so here's the wizard playthrough here. Fire, and bam. So I don't think the DPS really shows the whole story sometimes. Like, if I was on a target dummy, you would see all kinds of numbers, but like, why would it doesn't even matter, because nothing lives that long. These are equal level mobs. These are mobs that I would be fighting, and these are mobs I'm going to be fighting, because I'm still going through the story of this. I'm still in the first zone. I'm about to go into the second zone of Empires of Kunark. This is a whole entire expansion is 105, so there's no point in trying to, you know, sugarcoat it any other way. Now, I don't think I have the balls to pull that, so let's see here. Now, some of these are blue, which means they just melt absolutely quickly. So it's really nice. I pull this one here. Now, I'm pulling them close enough to the Bard and the Beast Lord that they're actually getting some melee strikes in. And at least the Beast Lord, I believe, has, you know, modern upgraded weapons. All right, I'm going to do it. And just, let's see what happens here. This is going to be... All right, well, let's get this guy here first, because he's going to add, if I remember right. Okay, we got to do a twofer here. Alright, so we got that going. I'm going to explosion. I'm not going to use any defensive abilities on this. I don't think I need them. In fact, I don't. There we go. So that's going pretty good. You see now, the Gnome Guard got some good damage out on one of those things there. So he's kind of going up the chain now. This one has more hit points, and so it's going to be doing that, but if you're not in, you know, complete melee range with the Beast Lord, you lose a lot of damage, and that's, you know, that's on me, honestly, because that's, you know, that's just because I'm being lazy, right? Typically, if I can do this, if I pull them on top like that, I can get them to do their job, but it just depends. You can see there, just the mob's dead, and I'm still like thinking about what I need to cast, right? Like it's just a little ridiculous. Now I know as we get closer to 125, these mobs will, you know, not these mobs, but mobs in general will last longer because they have like 300 million hit points versus the I don't know how many hit points these things have, but whatever it is, it's not enough. There we go. We already got to respawn at the gate here. I literally pulled him. Why is he not coming? There we go. But it's working pretty well, and I'm using a shield because it's a little bit more defensive. These things do hit for, you know, quite a bit, and I do have a Worm Slayer to kind of mitigate a lot of that damage. Let's just do this. What a not. Let's see what we get here. We only got 2 out of that 3. All right, 3 mobs. That feels like a party, right? We're gonna Explosion of Hatred. We're going to Doom Scale. This is a little bit more chaotic here. We're gonna throw another explosion out. We're good. We're good. We're good. No one's dead. That's all that matters to me. Did somebody die? Now I don't have my buffs on, right? Oh, I got stunned by something. It's fine. That's fine. That's fine. That's a long ass stun. Jeez, what the hell? There we go. We killed a mob. As long as I can target it, it's dead. It's pretty much the story there. So there we go. 3 mobs, 3% experience that fast, right? You can see we're already 24% into this level from nothing. Now let's go right here. Let's grab him and bring him back. He's blue. I'm pretty sure my mage can just kill him for fun without anybody else here. That's just how it is, right? We're all 105 and this stuff just melts, right? So it's kind of the whole premise of what I'm kind of getting at here is I've set these guys up in such a way that they have a lot of synergy, and showing them in their individual videos does not tell the whole story of what is going on here. Explosion of Hatred, you know, drop this guy real quick. And we can go for this guy now. There we go. And the melee are just too far away. I'm not going to bother positioning because they die so fast. But we just keep sitting here, pulling back and forth, you know, and doing this all day long. Maybe I will to get 106. But you can see, like, this is the kind of damage we're doing here. We're going to call that right there. So let's bring in the DPS parser here. And hopefully we don't get attacked. So we killed 30 mobs total. You can kind of see the DPS overall that, right? Tawani, obviously number 1 DPS. She did the most damage. She did top DPS. Nomergard with secondary DPS, but he did not do as much damage because the mobs die so fast. And stuff. Now Hobbs, you know, he's doing less DPS. He's doing a lot of damage, but Hobbs also has a high level damage shield on him, so I'm not going to really consider what his DPS is right now. Now, the Beast Lord, she's doing, you know, pretty good DPS. Now, that's 84k is high, is probably about some of the highest I've seen, but I did just upgrade her weapons. So, she's really dependent on being in melee range. She did more damage than Nomergard, who did, you know, more DPS because he has faster casting nukes and stuff like that. It just depends. In the Shaman, like, we'll talk about the Bard in a second. The Shaman here, he did 3 million damage and 37,000 DPS, but he's casting 1 damage spell, and I didn't even bother to send his pet onto anything. So it's kind of interesting there. There's a mob, like I see pathing towards me. Where is it? Oh, it's this guy right here. Let's kill him. I think he comes out of the fort, right? So we're gonna send the shaman pet this time. I got stunned with, you know, super stun. You can see there you go, like the shaman pet just got like absolutely like a swarm pet got absolutely just trunked. You see there on the on this one, the wizard got enough burst damage to absolutely blow everybody away. So it's very variable on him. For sure. We if we throw him in this this 31 mob in there, doesn't really change his average much, but you know, his overall damage stayed about the same. He's still doing overall less damage, but he's, you know, doing that. His max hit 1.4 million. The max hit on the mage is 700,000. So you can kind of see like all the differences here and stuff like that. Now Bard. Now the way my Bard is set up, she's not doing as many insults as I probably should. I have her mostly singing songs and chants, so the chants are not doing enough damage and stuff. But I do know for a fact at 125, the way I'm doing it will increase her damage significantly. It's just at this point, the mobs are just dying so fast. It just doesn't even register. I mean, I could try to fight higher level mobs, but at that point, it's just like, you know, what am I gonna need to do to keep doing it, right? So I feel like these mobs are pretty good for what we're trying to demonstrate here. You can see here we gained 1 million DPS or 1 million damage on the shaman just from telling his pet to go in, getting that extra 250,000 on that last fight. That's kind of crazy, but it is what it is. Like this is kind of the ranking that I've been seeing. Like you see on that last fight, the wizard does, you know, jump up some, but it's nothing compared to the way I'm playing my mage. And the mage just has so much power that it is crazy. So if we look at spellcast, all the different things that the mage is getting and buffs like that, that's not what I wanted. I wanted spell counts maybe. There we go. So you can see here where our number one spell, our synergy spell, is Servant. So that's our number one. We're getting that out as many times as we can. Storm of the Many right after that, getting as many of those out as we can. Force of Elements, that's our AA nuke. We want to get that as much as it can. Fickle Configuration. I feel like that's, you know, a really good spell for getting that Flames of Power buff, and I believe it powers Storm of the Many, so if we don't get to the spear, it gets hit anyway, so it's pretty nice. Let's see here, we got 4 Host of Elements out, 3 Twin Cast. So I mean, I feel like this is really a good demonstration of how the group does in normal circumstances. Like I can't for the life of me tell you, you know, do a parse in the guild hall and be like, this is how it is. You know, it's you know, this is the numbers, right? Like this is something I've always had issue with, like all the way back in like World of Warcraft. Like someone will be like, they'll make a video and they'll show, you know, let's say 100,000 DPS against a training dummy, right? And then you go and do exactly what they're doing in a real life situation, and you're like 75% of that, because that's just really how it is. The training dummy is maybe the max potential that you can possibly do, but you just can't ever obtain that in realistic terms. There's too much movement, there's too many variables to actually do that, right? It just makes no sense. Seeing these, you know, like some games, they show DPS charts of simulated combat and stuff like that of these things, and it's totally unrealistic. Like there's a lot of variables involved, and I would almost guarantee somebody playing a single one of these characters could outperform what I'm doing within, you know, a good percentage. I feel like I'm 75 to 80%, maybe 90% on some of these characters of, you know, the potential that this class can possibly have. But it just depends on which one it is and how much damage we're getting. Like this is brainless. Like I don't even have to think about this. This is tier 1 content. I guess I could have probably gone to a tier 2 zone. But the way this expansion works is you have to unlock them. And I have not unlocked any of the tier 2 zones yet, from what I understand. Maybe I could go into Droga, but that one, I hate that zone so much for boxing. Just because it's hard to move around. So I'm not even going to bother with that. But you'll see in the Hobbs and Friends series, you know, just about... Whoa, what the hell is this? This is a named. All right, we got a named. All right. I'm gonna hit my burns. All right, we're burning everything here. I'm gonna do an explosion of hatred. I'm gonna pop Carapace. That is fantastic. You can see how fast this named is just absolutely trucking down. Boom, he's gone. Deleted. And you know, look at that damage on the wizard, right? He's just now he's cooking. Once we hit that burn, he is a cooking fool. That is a nice secondary hog. Oh, I gotta give that to the shaman, I think. I feel like that's the only option. Give that to Hobbs. There we go. But you see, like that was some insane damage that we just popped out right there. You know, 200 was at 200k DPS, 400k DPS. I lost aggro and something. There we go. Explosion. I don't even know what the warder's taking it, right? I think it just gets deleted, right? Like it's just like insane how much power we have right now. Especially in a burn situation. Like I'm still have a lot of the burns activated, so once they wear off, the damage will start going back down. But like it is crazy how powerful we are at this point in time. That was kind of cool that we got it named. I wasn't expecting that. But I guess, you know, with the rare names up and stuff, like there might be another one back here. I don't see one right now, but I feel like we're doing pretty good in this, like this little, you know, just random camp that we went to, right? Like obviously this is a well-known spot. Usually there's people in these spots. So, you know, kind of nice that we got it. But like the mobs are, I'm chunking them down like 20-30% at a time. Look at that. He's already at 50%. And these are yellow to me. So it's kind of crazy. All right, let's go here. Come on, get down here. And we'll kill like one more. But that's how I play them together. Obviously, look at, I mean, the wizard, he's just topping the DPS now. He's showing off. Look at that damage on there. 900,000. He's just showing off. That's just, you know, that's what wizards do. They show off doing their massive, you know, nukes and stuff. So it's kind of cool. You can see here how look at this. 1.5 billion. Oh my god, really? There we go. All right, that's a way to end it. So in normal circumstances, I say the mage does the most damage out of my group. Now in a burn situation and, you know, certain rare end variables, the wizard takes the cake, followed by everybody else. Now I'm not doing the Beast Lord justice. We're going to be doing a solo Beast Lord series at some point with Hobbs as the Beast Lord, and we'll see the Beast Lord's true power in that series. We're going to see some pretty fun stuff with that. But for this 6-box group here, this is, you know, my best group yet that I've come across. Now, Holdridge, who is 125, he has 3 mages, and that is probably the pinnacle of all damage that I could possibly output using box characters. But this is just like I'm able to clear stuff that I didn't even think I would be able to do without much effort on my part. And I'm only pushing one button, in all honesty. That's how well I have this set up. So definitely something to keep in mind there. But that's how I play my level 105 Shadow Knight, Shaman, Bard, Beast Lord, Mage, and Wizard in a multi-box group with some parses there. You saw like all the numbers and stuff. You can see where everybody's falling, and it's realistic conditions. This is a zone that I would come to do experience. if I wasn't doing the quests in order. So definitely something to keep in mind there. But if you have any questions or comments, please let me know. If you liked my content, please subscribe to it and give this video a like. And thank you very much for watching, and please have a fantastic day.